It's a confidence booster. It's a step in the right direction for sure. ENCE not wasting any time here. Sending it into the B site. Quez can't hit the head with the Julies initially and under a lot of pressure, but they've not sniffed out Mister. Eventually they will. And 2-0. In fact, make that 3. Sashi are well and truly locked out of this.
Oh yeah, and this is the kind of pistol round that ENCE desperately needed. Some comfort to start things off. Never really been in this position before. At least not within the constraints of this tournament. Their tournament run so far. Lucky. Might be able to get something. No, just many botch shots with the dualies. And Cabbie, I mean, does he have a kit or something? No.
Finds himself an exit.
I thought he might try to go for something a little bit cheeky, but certainly something you'd want to take. Some die young. Ooh, that's a stray player being caught. And Iceberg's supposed to be the contingency on short, and I didn't think he'd be able to reach for a kill, but he does.
What?
That's Glaive all the way from top middle through a smoke with the Galil, able to find a fight. Iceberg, in the meantime, who tries to defend the B bomb site, actually gets shut down by the apartments player as well. So that's 2 of Sashi's players now remaining. Bit of a slower style of play there, though, from ENCE. Iceberg does have some utility, cocked and ready. Just, ooh, that's very quick there. Iceberg falls, and now Cabbie, he's got everything to burden with his own shoulders. First headshot's found, and he's trying to stop them, but the nades are raining down. Cabbie, how are you still alive? They're not going to jump the gun, and that's bought enough time for the reinforcements to start coming in as well. Jail repositioning, smoke for mobility, a nade cocked and ready as well. Some die young, still trying to find him, but they know that Cabbie's still around. Mister, he's there just in time for the rotation, and Cabbie is able to triple it up. Pody might be able to do something off the back of this van, but everything's been done by Cabbie, and that is yet another shot from the man.
Chcesz zdobyć nowe skiny do CS-a? Wejdź na GeForce Skins z kodem Matheo i odbierz darmową skrzynię i bonus do depozytu. Dostępnych jest wiele metod płatności, takich jak Blik, skiny czy krypto. Bierz udział w eventach, twórz swoje własne skrzynie lub wybierz te, które są dostępne na stronie. Korzystając z dostępnych trybów wbijasz poziomy, które pozwalają otwierać skrzynie bonusowe. Dodatkowo codziennie możesz odbierać darmowy bonus, a skiny ze strony wypłacane są natychmiastowo. Wbij na stronkę z kodem Matheo, link w opisie.
Nothing really exchanged so far. Oh, Pody catches Mister on an island, and there's still 2 players ready and waiting on the A bomb side. One of them a little too far off from the action, admittedly, because he's all the way in CT spawn. Quez. Oh, very quick swing out from him, and even tries to reposition. The molly's nipping at his feet. He can be a problem for a little while longer. No, caught by the AK. Some die young. Will put 2 6 feet under. And ENCE might be back to their winning ways here, Josh. Lucky and Cabbie trying to hold down the line, but the issue is one of them's already been spotted, and if Cabbie could have done anything, that chance has been taken away from him because his teammate hasn't stayed alive for long enough.
Oh, this is such an unbelievable start from Someday Young. He's currently sat 12-2 as we go into round number 6.
Might have been able to get away with a kill, but that is disallowed. Cabbie punished by the underpass presence. And a 4v5 to start off for the CT side. Unlucky stuff.
It's well timed from KYLAR, that. An important opening kill again. 6 rounds would be an incredible start here for ENCE. They're well on their way for it. Tiny gap over this smoke. KYLAR's actually going to try and play through. His teammate spamming, a lot of damage dealt. That is a shame. Either way, if Quez falls, his teammate trades, but it does very well to get away with his life. Leg spotted. SDY might be able to finish it off with a HG. Lucky.
Sashi, they've got 1 defender on the B-bomb site, and that's where those crosshairs should be locked in. Quez, the one man that had low HP, even he's picked off in connector. So Iceberg, the captain at the helm of Sashi Esports, he's going to try and stop this aggression. No, spotted by the player crossing over to Van. A dink is found, but a dink's not enough. Mister Just gotta sit it out.
Sashi have gone for a 5-man stack on this A site, and ENCE show no intention of walking into it. They go for the mid control, they play it nice and slow, they send out the feelers, they've got one in the B apartments, they've got one just holding for the ramp push. Now that they've got this information, then they can start to pull the trigger. But for Sundar Young, he's going to find a load of space. Mister with a big double. Might actually throw a curveball here, because now a 5-on-3. Now it's still pistols, and those rifles need to be retrieved. The bomb being tapped, no one coming in from market. They're all up in mid, they're all going to come up from short. Goofy's got a tall task.
Yeah, 5v3 is definitely doable. In fact, favorable for Sashi. But Iceberg's been spotted. The one flank that could be problematic, he is. They're trying to slowly whittle off the numbers, but Iceberg with the recovered AK will rip apart the head of KYLAR. They still barely made it past middle. Starting to scale up short. The only good thing working in their favor, the silver lining being that there's only 2 defenders on the B-bomb site, and one of them is already down. Cabbie soon falls as well. And ENCE, it was a slow way of taking the round, but Sashi starting this round off with their op already quite low, but it's nice to see that Quez is able to win his own engagement. Nice little micro movement, but it doesn't actually pay off. KYLAR now in a pretty advanced position as the A bomb site is permeated by the T's. There are 2 defenders. Issue is they're on the extremities of the site. Mister needs to hold the line as they start coming forward. Might just walk into the crosshairs of the AWP that's watching like a hawk. Ready and waiting for the flash. That's one. Could make it a double, and now he's starting to get a bit of support as well. Rerouting his efforts all the way from stairs, but he's simply spotted and flicked upon. Cabbie, these missed shots aren't doing him any favors, and KYLAR goes past the nade, finds him space, and ENCE now looking very competitive for the 8th. More HP being lost, and nade to chase. Iceberg down. Can't believe he survives that, but there are bullets waiting for him right after.
He's on for the ace. Might just be able to find all 5, and there it is, KYLAR. What a ridiculous round, and you can see Coach Cuban bigging them up, saying yes. Yes, that was absolutely awesome.
Now things are definitely starting to heat up a little bit here, Josh. Oh, that's brutal. You don't want to be on the receiving end of that.
Yeah. They need this. They need this map to go their way. The fact that not only is it going in their favor, but in such a gorgeous fashion, is absolutely the perfect way to end a rocky start to the tournament on day 1. It's clean picks. It's an interesting angle in the window, but it doesn't pay off. It's all about landing that first bullet, dropping out. Your teammate giving you a bit of space, a bit of cover on that site so that you can path back to L-block bench, maybe even the short pillar and take a new angle. But
they're always on the short end of the stick when it comes to fighting in a bomb site. KYLAR ready and waiting, but Cabbie somehow is able to wide swing and get the advantage back for the CTs. It's not much, but Sashi need everything they can get if they want to soften the blow that they're experiencing before they head on over to that second half, Josh.
Yeah, the difference between a 9-3 and a 10-2 is actually pretty monumental, especially if you can pull off that second half pistol. A man advantage here, but Mister's still low, and ENCE are still looking fierce. Further damage dealt. That's a big kill. And numbers now back to even. 35 seconds on this clock for Smith in its shots, and oh no. Things go from bad to worse. Flanking from Lucky, but it's only good for 1. And the round just crumbles. ENCE make it 10.
The team that actually very convincingly beat Astralis.
Yeah. They've just woken up. They've taken a bit of time to warm to the Abu Dhabi heat. Early disadvantage, though. A dink from Cabbie as well, and a bomb plant going down is going to do them a lot of favors here. This pistol round is an absolute must-win for Sashi to maintain any equity in this map whatsoever. Losing it would be certain death here on Mirage. And Goofy's still trying to claw it back. There's nothing to lose here. They don't have a kit, so they're certainly running out of time. There's a very short fuse on this, but what a shot from Goofy. As he still continues to try and pick him off, clearing the angles, but the Jewelies will finally put him out of his misery. As for ENCE, They're getting very aggressive. 2 players pushed up into the apartments. This is going to be valuable information. And as they continue to press, they might even be able to get a flank in here into underpass, or maybe even into top mid. Oh my god, they found the bomb. They found the bomb.
No way. Does this pretty much wrap up the round?
Pretty much.
Such a disaster right now.
Smoke a ladder spanner to the works. Goofy, careful, my friend. They're coming for you. And on the recovery mission, they might be able to grab it and slip away. No, Goofy's there. And he's actually going to follow up for both. That's so perfect. And yeah, it's all just down to them leaving that bomb.
It's such a spanner in the works, right? You start off the round trying to find space, and then you spend the next minute just hunting for the bomb, fighting back for it. Even that unsuccessfully. I think ENCE might have actually just broken Sashi right there. That he's a bit of a risk. If he had been found with that bomb, we might be seeing a repeat. Ouch.
Yikes. Yeah, I mean, Mysticon 1 for 1 early on. Didn't seem too bad, but as you say, just that little bit of over-aggression, trying to find that second kill onto Glaive to be the hero. Might actually be what costs them here. Vents can pull this off. They make it 12. The aggression towards ramp puts them in a brilliant position to shut this down as all 3 come out of the palace. Trades there, but KYLAR will follow up. Pody, unanticipated.
About as desperate as you can get. And ready to pop through connector, just throw themselves at the bomb site. KYLAR finds one. An exchange is made with the Tech 9, but this under palace position should be the bane of their existence when they eventually try and contest A. Some die young, he's got support. They can't really come out of jungle. The player in ramp can't get past Glaive. And Sashi, this is looking like a GG here, Josh. Just a matter of Lucky walking into his death, and that is 13-4 for ENCE. As unlikely as it may be, with a horrible start to the day, they're still able to keep their composure.